Okay, this is the last tab, and it is the BrowSEO automation tab. Basically, if you used iMacros in your browsers before, you'll relate to what all this stuff does, and if you haven't, well, it's got a little bit of a learning curve to go on. I joined the IA Script Club. Again, you give money to Simon and his developer, and they keep adding new stuff, right? So even if you're not going to use it, the Script Club is only $20 a month, and that goes towards developing and maintaining the software and the cool stuff we do. So you should probably take advantage of that offer as well. You see the standard scripts that come with the software, the IA scripts, and then if you scroll down, you can see the rest of the scripts that I got to the macro club scripts, and those are all the extras. Pretty cool, and they're designed to save you a little bit of trouble, or just some time. I.e., let's say we want to log in. We want to log into all of our Gmails. So I'm going to click that one. You can hover over this, and if there's a specific data requirement here, it'll show up. I'll show you one that has it. Join by keyword. See, there you go. You put the keywords in here, check that box, and then you want to import your projects. So in this case, I know that I want to import unassigned, Gmail only. I'm going to pick these two just because I haven't opened their Gmails in quite some time anyway. And check all. And because that requirement says I don't have anything else, I don't have a data point, I'm going to change this to 1. Click apply. And 1 to 1. And then that's really it. Click run. And you can see those pop up. And it'll go through and do its thing. I agree, Google. You're going to spy on me around the internet and then sell my data. I get it. Okay? And that's it. So let's say you have 50 or 100 Twitters or LinkedIn's or Tumblrs or Weebly's, and you want to log into these accounts every once in a while. That's how you do it real quick. There's other things you can use those, just even that specific to logins first, but that's how they all work. For the sake of this, let's do this. Remove selected. Are you sure? Join groups by keyword. I want to import. Let's go to let's go to my sites. I'll do the Facebook only, guys. Okay. Check all. Like by pages, so I need keyword. And I want them like, let's say 3 to 3. And then I'm going to need SEO. Let's say I want them to all like some SEO pages. Or marketing. Or internet marketing. For no other reason than just to like some pages. I haven't used these Facebook accounts in a while, so let's try it. Click run. Let's see what it happens. See? easy enough. Goes through, does its own thing. It stays on top. So um, really, once you push that, you kind of you gotta let it go because it's just gonna go through the process, and you really can't do anything else underneath it. Once you see that, you know that it's done. You can click close. Alright, I'm done. Done. Ta-da! Then you're finished. What's another one we can do with those? Facebook. I don't want to do Google Plus. We're not going to do IFTTT, but you can. That one's pretty cool. Log out. Facebook. Don't want to do it. Not doing Pinterest. Not doing Twitter. Not doing YouTube. Accept friends. There you go. Let's accept some friends. 1 to 3. There's a highlight over this. There's no requirement, so I'll delete the data box and run. And that's really it. This is like you can do some bulk management of your stuff. You want to accept the friends, set post. You can do that using the data box. Just follow the instructions on how to format the posts. You can do it for logging in. You can connect all your IFTT, do all the recipes. Say you use a software like Buddy Enterprise or FCS to make all your Web 2 properties that are go for the IFTT scripts. You have those all made. You open your IFTT account and then highlight that thing, all of those macros for that one persona, or I think you can only do one at a time, but let that go and do its thing, and you're good to go. So that's really the IA thing. Now there are a lot of questions about how to make your own. The problem is they didn't use the exact same structure that you would use in the IA macros editor. Like if you have the enterprise version, which is pretty expensive, or you make them on your own inside of your browser using that free tool. But there is a document inside of the files in the BrowSEO Facebook group that tells you how to make those and the commands that you can and cannot use. I did that because I think that's probably one of their is this a real person checks. But anyway, so the document tells you how to do it. Again, just join the automation club. Really, it gives Simon ideas and he'll get the things made for you. There's no sense in trying to learn a new programming thing. If you have someone that already knows how to make the macros, then give him that document or her that document and have them make your macros for you. There's really no sense in trying to learn how to do it yourself. I don't even bother. Again, this is probably the 5th time that I've used these macros because I really don't have any need for them. They're not in my workflow. So you guys can use all of yours. You can use them or don't. But again, pay Simon for the automation thing. You'll get a lot more scripts, and then give him your suggestions as often as possible. If you think of something new or you find a new site that you can leverage over and over again, and you know that the script's going to work for that, I would do that. Or if you are good enough at iMacros already, and then just find the data points that you have to change inside of the format for this, and use that as your base when creating the new one, and you should be good to go.